Remember we said we are going to do mixed number plus mixed number. We already spoke about adding fraction plus fraction, fraction plus whole number plus fraction plus mixed number, and mixed number plus fraction, all with like and unlike denominator. In this case, we are not going to add like denominators because we already know how to. All we're doing is focusing on our numerator. And if we have a mixed number, we just divide it. If we have a whole number, sorry, if we have an improper fraction, we just divide it and go on from there. So we have two mixed numbers, which are 1 and 2/5 plus 1 and 4/6. And remember, we said the first thing you need to pay attention to is your denominator. Make sure that they're either different or they're the same. They're different. You have to find LCD, you have to find equivalent fractions, and then go from there. We're going to find equivalent fractions. Keep in mind that fractions are what we do first, and mixed number is what we do after. So you have your 2/5, you have your 4/6. You're going to find multiples of both 5 and 6. See which number they share. We know that they share the number 30. So that's going to be our new denominator. 2/30 is the same thing as 12/30, and 4/6 is the same thing as 16/30. What do we do now? Now we need to work with our new fractions, and because they're the same denominators, we're going to keep them. Focus on our numerator. So you have 12/30 plus 16/30. That's equal to 28/30. And we said 28/30, we can simplify that to equal to 14/15. Now we can go ahead and add our whole numbers. And we have 1 plus 1, which is the same thing as 2. So 2 and 14/15 will be our, which is what we did with 28/30, and we got 14/15. And there are times when the teacher does not ask you to change it, and your answer will be 28/30. You just have to make sure that you're paying attention to what the question or what your teacher is asking you to do. There are also times when you take a test or you're solving a problem and you don't see your answer as 28/30. Doesn't always mean that you did something wrong. Could mean that you just need to simplify to see. Do not pick a random answer. Don't do that. This is why we go through all the steps. Make sure that we're following whatever strategy we're using and see if we need to simplify, because most of the time, that's what we have to do to make sure that we get our answer. Let's look at one more example.